Haha. Hey. How was everybody? What are we drawing this time? Well, this time we're drawing emotion. That's going to mean a few different things. This one's going to be more we'll see. Draw you some emotion. I will. Good evening, Coco Gamer. Welcome. So happy for you to join. How are you tonight? I'm little. Hanging in there, Coco. Oh. LOL, I can't draw. Everybody can draw. You just got to figure out what your style is. But everybody can draw. I tell everybody the same thing. I couldn't draw. I still can't draw. If you want to be technical, I can't draw. There, I drew. That's the funny thing about art is what you interpret it to be. So if your interpretation is a person, I mean, that's art. Really? No freestyling tonight. You can't draw anything you want to. What do you want to draw? Because there's plenty of things out there that I want to draw too and can't. I watch Todd McFarlane all the time. I was just talking to a coworker today. He watches Todd McFarlane's live thing of him drawing. And he's ridiculous. I mean, he has a very distinct style. I mean, he just sits down and... wait, where'd my color go? Just and they're spawn in like 5 strokes, and it's like, dick. I can't do that. I can do spawn. It would just take me like 20 hours. Hello, Ava. That's how my daughter draws. Does that mean she is an artist? Absolutely. Everybody's an artist. It's your interpretation. If I think, like I just said earlier, if I think this is an exact replica of me, that's art. I mean, that's just the way I see it. Heck yeah, your Dar's an artist. Everybody's an artist. Even I am an artist, because I will say constantly that I'm not. But every artist's hardest critic in their life is themselves. So, my best drawing was a face of the Titan from Attack on Titan. What face? There's how many Titans in Attack on Titan? So introductions are in order, I suppose. My name is Adam from the Happy Nerdy Couple, aka apparently here lately Sketch, from what I'm being told. So, we'll go with that. But oh, thank you, Coco. Happy to have you come on board. Hopefully, you're entertained by our many antics. I hear movement in my house. Come here. Looks like we're gonna have a guest on the stream. I'm sorry, we're having a little one come say goodnight before she goes to bed. There she is. There's the youngest of the Happy Nerdy Couple. Say hi to the people. Say hi. Not the microphone, the camera. Say hi. Yes. Yes, it's a bright... Yeah, there you are. You see you. Aww. Say night-night. Love you, girl. You sweet dreams. The other half of the Happy Nerdy Couple isn't willing to say hi, apparently.
Hi.
There she is. She's the redhead on the left. Where'd my picture go? She's the redhead on the left.
Although my hair's not red anymore.
No, it's not, is it?
Nope.
Yeah. Aw, she's so cute. This is little baby Aubrey. She's gonna be a year old in 2 weeks. Don't know how we did it. Yeah. Okay. Just stop touching the microphone, you butthead. You say hi to all the people? Ava Dillon says hi, beautiful. Yeah, you got called beautiful by a stranger. Get off me. You take all my anger away, you know that?
Yeah-huh.
Yeah-huh. Ah. Night, sweet pea. Punk Emo is coming. Hello. That blank screen represents my emotions perfectly. Yeah, that's... Not a butthead. No, you're still a butthead. Alright. So, I was talking to the other half there earlier about what should the theme be. She mentioned anger. And it's like, well, yeah. I mean, that's a common one here lately. But, and then I thought more about it. It's like, nah. Not just anger. Anger, sadness, joy, emotion. So we're going to talk emotion. And what all that... I'm here like All Might from My Hero Academia. Hello, my mind becomes a comic world. Great to see you again. So we're going to talk emotion. Stick around. It's going to be an emotional ride. Not really, but... So emotions are one of those things. Everybody has them. Everybody functions with them differently. It's a complicated form of AI. Yeah. What's up? Not much, Comic World. How are you? We're just getting started. Me personally, I have a lot of emotions in me, but I'm the kind of person that takes all those emotions and just shuts down for a little bit, so I can focus on what it is I'm doing, because I have a very stressful job. I have, while an adorable family, a very needy, very big family. You know, life gets in the way. Life's hard. Emotion. Stream goes silent. Yeah, probably. So, the way I usually deal with it personally, and no, it's probably not the best way, but I tend to work on my emotions for a while, what have you, during my time, and then when it comes to something like this, I shut them down, get them out of the way, so I can focus on what I'm doing. And I thought, a certain somebody's been talking to me lately about, that's not good, you need to talk about it, whatever. So let's just put it right out on stream, but we'll turn it into an art segment. So, emotions. I'm sure everybody has seen it in some form. You've looked at a piece of art, and you felt something inside. My big belly gets always in my way. Yeah. Yeah, mine too. Oh. So you've looked at a piece of art, and it's made you feel something inside. You look at something and think, oh, that's so pretty. Oh, and it makes you feel joy. It makes you feel happy. Something cute. Something like last stream. Not really, but... Or you look at something and you feel that ugh inside. Because you can feel the anger in it. And emotion heavily influences an artist on what they're doing that day. Focus on the positive, and I always put my negatives in drawings. See? That's another thing, and that's exactly what I'm saying. Emotion affects your art so much more than you think it does. Like, I can tell you exactly what kind of mindset I was in when I did this. Because I was calm, I was happy, I took my time, and everything is soft, everything is bright, everything is clean. And I was in a good state of mind when that picture took place. Not that I'm saying I'm not now, but I'm just saying. I can tell you exactly how I was feeling the day I drew that. And I drew that, I don't know how long ago. But if you're on a day like... what's up? Hello, DNA Gaming! Glad you can make it. Your mood. Yeah. Wearing gloves. What kind of dog... I'm not doing random stuff right now. Cat and a dog in a boxing ring wearing gloves. We'll keep that on the back burner. It's funny how emotions can evolve. I used to never get emotional either way with films, but in the last few years, movies have actually made me want to cry. Yeah. And stupid as it sounds, there's plenty of like animes and stuff, because we're a heavy anime family. There's plenty of those where we've broken down bawling because of something that's happened into it. Glad I can make it to this one too. Me too, DNA. It's good to see you. Yeah, emotions are... It's fun to play with emotions. Sometimes good, sometimes bad, but what I'm trying to get at is that it can heavily influence an artist in what they're doing. Because if I'm doing a picture of like... Whoa. If I'm doing a picture of like my children, like that little girl you just saw, everything's going to be like soft and loose and big and a really creepy smile. But everything is just soft. And I can't do it right now because it's not the mood I'm in. When you're angry, everything comes out with really hard, sharp lines. Has a hard feel to it. Whether you mean to or not. I could be drawing, you know, any character from any show or whatever, what have you. It's gonna come out that way. Just because of the mood you're in. Everything's hard, sharp. But that's a good thing too, because when you're an artist, you want to take what you're feeling that day and you want to put it on paper. That's how we cope with things. You know, people in prison used to do art for the criminals, and it worked for a while. Some were artists, and some that were great in acting went back to jail. Really? It wouldn't surprise me. You kind of, having a skill like that in prison, you'd kind of have a little bit of control. Get people to do what you want. But, what am I getting at? I'm rambling. For me, anyway, I don't know if all artists are this way, but for me, whenever I'm feeling a certain way, I always want to get a hold of paper and I want to put it down, because I'll never be able to recreate it unless I'm in that mindset. So if I dealt with something like today, for example, I had an exceptionally rough day at work today. Nothing bad, nothing crazy, just really rough, really hectic, really busy. I was 16 phone calls and a phone conference, and just all kinds of stuff. So the feeling I have tonight is just ugh. And with ugh, even that's an emotion. Just not depression, not sadness, but just gloom. Sleepy, tired. The mood you're in affects how you draw. Never really thought of that. Oh yeah. Just like an author writing a book. You could probably, I could probably think of, I don't know, off the top of my head, something like Lord of the Rings. You know, it's a vast, magical, huge world that he made. Tolkien or whoever wrote it. I can't remember now. But he was probably in a real good state of mind when that happened. His mind was working open and freely, and he just started going with it and came up with that entire world. I've done the same thing, where you're just in a good place and your creative spark just goes, and you go with it and go and go and go. And that's probably where something like Lord of the Rings came from a good mindset. Meet him on a different day when he's in he put his dog down to sleep. You're going to get a completely different thing out of him. And the same with me. I tend to draw really happy, fun-loving characters. Keep that emotional heart out of the chat. I tend to draw really happy, really toony things. Anybody that's ever commissioned me for anything, it's all happy, loose, soft, fun, free things. And when I feel the way I do tonight, I always try to put it down on paper because I never get it back. You draw a completely different way. So emotion, so I had this picture in my head I wanted to try to put down before it went away. Anything that emotion is added to makes it 100 times better. Absolutely. I mean, it goes for television, it goes for movies, it goes for anything. Absolutely anything. So we're just going to just do some really, really, really roughness here real quick before I lose the image in my head. Welcome to the Best Gamer. How are you, buddy? We're just doing a little quick draft here. Talking about emotion. Just trying to get body placement down here. So let's see here. One thing I always loved as an artist is silhouettes. And I wanted to try to do this tonight as a silhouette because, frankly, I've never done one before. So we're going to try to make a silhouette tonight with a message. And silhouettes are fun because now anybody walks in on the stream and sees just that, hopefully they can at least depict what exactly that is going on right there with just a simple outline of everything. I find that fascinating. Sketch is in a glass case of emotion right now. No. For me, music is a lot. Oh, absolutely. There could be a song that I really like, and if it plays on some show, movie, or whatever on a scene that has a lot of emotion, it makes me like that song so much more. Yes, I agree. Or like any character tributes on YouTube. with whatever song is added to it. Absolutely. Okay, so I'm going to New York soon. I really want you to draw my Dark Angel character in your way, so it Instagram. So if you're able to do mine later, you will make my day. All right. Will do. I told you I would. And no, I'm not emotional. I just have allergies. Okay, so now for the fun part. Let's see here. So we'll see how long it takes before people realize what this is symbolizing. I don't think it's going to take very long. Get it? I'm not crying, you're crying. Shut up. Bye, a Comic World. Thanks for stopping by. Alright. So we're going to turn this into a real silhouette now. See what we can do here. Ah. So actually, I can probably cheat because this is eventually going to be filled. So as long as I make the lines good. We'll cut it off there. Backstabbers. Ava got it. So chill and interesting to watch and listen to. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad people are interested in what I have to say here, because I was going over it in my head earlier, and I'm like, does anybody want to hear this stuff? I don't know, but I'm going to do it anyway. So that's going to overtake like that. So that should work, yeah. Backstabbers. That is correct. Why backstabbers, you ask? Well, somebody decided to be one today. And that's where all that stemmed from. So, as an artist, the feeling I had earlier of realization that somebody wanted to be like that, it's like, there's that feeling. Grab it. Like, I gotta put this down. I have the image in my head. I gotta get it. And that's how weirdo artists like me think. So now we just... do a little cleaning up. That all shouldn't matter. That shouldn't matter. That shouldn't matter. Looks sloppy, but if my theory is right, it shouldn't matter. Shouldn't matter here in about 2 seconds. Take away the blue. Emotion. Backstab. Let's see, what am I missing here? Emotion. I agree with the emotionless bot. Oh, she's not a bot. Bex, me too. I should watch Adam more often. It's like yoga for your mind. I don't know about all that, but I'm glad you feel that way. Exactly what a bot would say. It was me. It was not. This reminds me of when Skinner cuts off his solo with his mother. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Totally agree, Ava. And pff, shut up. Yeah. Yeah, Jace. Shut up. Grab back. See ya. Going to reboot my Wi-Fi. Good luck with that. Translation for Vex. I need to reboot. My human coder is unhappy with me. her RAM is all used up. She needs to reboot. I think my pen just goofed on me. Yeah, it did. So, has anybody ever been backstabbed before? I'm sure you have, but it's not a good feeling. It really isn't. Especially when it's somebody you've known for 10 years of your life. I mean, that pretty much sums it up. Yeah, I think I captured it pretty good. Even with the hat. That's either a silhouette of backstabbed or it's a silhouette of a Swiss Army man. Oh, yeah. Now, see, we could turn this fun and turn him into a Swiss Army guy. Everybody still there? It didn't crash, did it? I've got 2 USB drives on the front of my rig I built, and for whatever reason, one USB drive, I can put whatever in that I want. Everything's fine, hunky-dory, go about your day. I put anything in the other one, and my whole rig just crashes, no matter what it is. Jump drive, my pen, I don't get it. I've never been able to figure it out. It's the weirdest thing. So bear with me for a second while my pen recharges. There it is. It's back. I don't know why that happened. Sometimes it loses connection with the tablet. I don't get it. It's weird. I know. It's super weird. I can't figure it out. It makes no sense. I built this thing like, I don't know, a year and a half ago. It's always done it. I don't know if it's the motherboard I used or what. So let's play with this for a second, because I really just wanted to put down the silhouette, but let's see, get rid of, give me a new layer. I usually don't do much when it comes to like backgrounds and stuff. That's not my forte. If I could, I would just rent that part out to somebody entirely, because I am awful at it. Maybe add a person hugging him, but with knife on that person's back. Know what I mean? Yeah, I do. Trying to stab him. There's a lot of people who pretend they care, but they don't. Yeah, yeah, you're absolutely right. First time being backstabbed was maybe year 4 of school by one of my friends. Learned a lesson about certain people at a very young age. Always remembered it. Yeah. Once you learn it, you don't forget it, sadly. That's one of the cruel realities of life. Nobody enjoys it. Well, that's not working at all. Why aren't you working? Huh. Does that work? That works. Oh, because I'm an idiot. Can't blend something if there's none to blend. Me. So let's talk backgrounds for a minute. Who likes a good background? I love them. I can't make them. Conversation over. I love color. Except for one color. Which I feel like I'm dancing on that color right now. Yeah, see, I don't like that. Sorry. Gotta charge my phone. Hopefully you're still alive when I'm back. We'll be here. We'll be here for a little bit. Take your time, Coco. It didn't like that. Weird. Alright. What color don't I like? I don't like the color purple, DNA. This is an emotional thing. Why not? Screw it. I don't like the color purple because I am colorblind. And I wasn't always. But it's getting slowly worse and worse over the years. Which is making things interesting as I go. So I have to constantly pull up a reference sheet for certain things because it doesn't look the same to me like it used to. Like, my brain is programmed to know what one thing is, but as it slowly transitions over your life to a different thing, I'm starting to lose that connection. I love the color purple, so now I hate you. I hate you and your stupid purple discriminating attitude. Oh, yeah? That's unfortunate, especially being an artist. Well, yes and no, because, you know, at first, when I realized it was even happening, because for a long time I wasn't even aware, until I was going to join the military, and, so this was back when I was, it wasn't right after high school, so I was probably about 20. I was going to join the Air Force, and I had to take an exam, and one of those things for, you know, piloting and stuff like that is, a color blindness test, and that's when we found out, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess that's a thing. At first, it really did mess me up because, you know, I've been in art my entire life, and while I was never really pushed to follow it, I still did follow it on my own. And I had a full ride scholarship to a art college here in Columbus, Columbus College of Art and Design. They were going to give me a full ride, and I ended up turning the thing down because of me finding that out. It really messed with me, and I'm like, why am I ever even going to pursue this? This is stupid. I dropped art entirely, and just kept doing it on my own in the meantime. And I've gotten better with it, and it's fun seeing comparison videos or comparison photos to what it used to be to me to what I do now. And I'll look at something, and you'll see a lot of like cyan and magenta and stuff like that in my drawing compared to what used to just be like a blue and green drawing. It's actually more vibrant now, ironically. Did they say why you can't be colorblind to join the Air Force? No, not to join the Air Force. So you can't be a pilot and be colorblind. But yeah. So the long story short, my eyes don't work in the green spectrum, I think is what it technically is. But ironically, it makes my blues and purples the most affected. I don't remember. It's been a while now. Maybe we're all the ones who are colorblind. The people who are colorblind see correctly. Yeah, you never know, actually. I think they scientifically proved what the color spectrum actually is, so I don't think there's much debating that. When I look at something and see a pale, pale green and you see a bright blue, because that's about what it is. But purple is the one that got most affected. And it's fun. It's kind of stupid, but I had a tattoo on me when I was 18 years old. So a rainbow to you is a pile of puke. No, it's not. It's just different. That's all. It's still bright and vibrant, but it's just not what you see. But I had a tattoo when I was 18 years old because I was young and stupid. And when I found out about the whole colorblind thing, I went to a tattoo parlor and I said, "Can you put purple in my tattoo, just around it somewhere, so that I can always look at my arm and see what purple is supposed to be?" Because I knew purple was the one that was getting affected the most. So I had him show me what purple was, and he put it in my tattoo, and so all my tattoos have purple in them somewhere, just so that I can look and see what purple is to me now. Even my mouse. Now you can't really see it, but purple. So, no reason for a silhouette, because I'm colorblind. How about that? So enough with the depressing emotion. I had a backstabber in my life. New story. Yeah. Let's get off that topic. Because that's not the only emotion there is when it comes to drawing and stuff. You're a fucking genius for thinking of doing that. I have my moments. I don't know if genius is the right word, but yeah, I can always look down at my arm and see that's what it is. Okay. So I always have a reference of some kind, but when it comes to art, that don't work. So, let's see. You just missed my whole spiel. Welcome back. You're going to be mad when you play this back. So what's another emotion? Backstabbers cause depression. Nah, that's a bit strong, but gloom. Gloom. But they also cause anger. So let's play with the idea of anger. I don't even know what to put down with it. The Google bot is back. Let me think here. Anger. I always enjoyed just eyes in general. I've never been able to do eyes really well. Especially realistic eyes. I can't do realistic eyes to save my life. But like anime eyes and stuff like that, I love them. But I really love angry ones because when the brow gets real low like that and it crunches everything up, and you have all these like tension lines, and the cheek is all crunched up. I love that look. I don't know why. Those lines speak to me. I love them. Ah. It's just an eye. I don't know why. These lines in particular. An angry eye. I love it. And even like Toriyama back in the day. Like Dragon Ball. With his goofy art style that I can't stand. Damn near the exact same thing. I get more inspiration from him than I think I do. Like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I guess I do. Ugh. Good night, Ninja Confusion. I'm glad you had fun. Yeah, I hope you get some sleep tonight, buddy. Rapscallions, welcome. We're just talking about emotion. And, here. Can you guess how I'm feeling tonight? That was one. Now we're talking about anger. And the fact that I love the lines on an angry face. Just that tension in my eyes. I love it. Don't know what it is. Maybe because it's more fun to draw that, honestly, rather than a calm, mellow eye. You can get away with a lot more. You don't have to put nearly as much detail on certain things, like the iris, because that's the one thing I cannot ever get right. Especially coloring an eye. I cannot color an eye. What's wrong? Oh. Somebody made me feel like that today. If you can figure out what that is. That was a hidden message. Not very hidden. I had a bad day today. So we're talking about emotion. The second feeling it gave me was anger. That was me for about the last 3 hours of work today. Ready to just kill somebody. Anger is always fun because it's immediate. You immediately know. Whereas the other ones, they could be subtle, hard to pick up on. Your color choice with your emotion makes a big difference too. That don't look right at all. Jeez. Try it again. Blue equals gloom. Always has. Don't know why. Blue is sadness. Talk to any artist. They'll use the color blue whenever they're talking about feeling sad, feeling down, feeling gloomy. It's always blue. Here for you and happy that you're talking about things and making them into something beautiful too. Sorry to hear that too, Kev. Why? I hate it. I hate it for you. I had a cray day too. I'm sorry, dude. That sucks. When I'm angry, I eat. That's a... Yep. That works too. Yeah. I don't know why. Blue is always... Blue is that connecting thing of sadness. Red is anger. Blue is sadness. For you people that are even remotely interested in art, can anybody tell me what the color of yellow represents? Because I had this emotion today too. It's because my certain somebody has been in my life for 10 years. And I felt this emotion. Pee? Yeah, pee. Have an angry cry and then go for a walk, but an angry walk. An angry walk. A very stern walk. It's hard to tell what that even is. Hold on. Ugh, that made it worse. Ugh. Nope, not death DNA. Yellow is the artistic representation of fear. Yellow is fear. I don't know who came up with this, but it's a thing. Yellow always represents somebody's fear. Blue is your misery and your woe, your melancholy, your sadness. Yellow is your fear. So anytime you're... And look at this, next time you see a piece of art that you really like, pay attention to the colors that they use. Because if they're telling a story with it, if they use a lot of yellow, I can tell you right now, it's something fearful. It's something to do with somebody being nervous or being worried. Yellow is fear. Let's take away the Toriyama eye. Because he don't matter. There's my day in a nutshell, emotionally. Yellow does not represent hope and happiness. Yeah. Yellow is fear. So there's a day in the life caused by that. So there you go. See? Tell a story. Alright. Enough of that nonsense. What is it you feared today? Well, it's the fear of somebody who's been in my life for 10 or more years not being there anymore. Just in the blink of an eye, gone because of one action. That's scary. You know, when you get to my age, not that I'm old or anything, but I mean, I have a wife and 3 kids. My party days are over. So this is my life now. And I brought a select group of friends in with me on that life. One of them's gone now. Forever. So it's a scary thing. It's fearful. Got you up on the big screen. Well, alright. Isn't that good? Do I look good? Am I sexy? Yellow represents Team Valor to Mystic to Instinct. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. These are also the 3 primary colors. So, I'm so sorry. Well, thank you. It'll be alright. Just takes time. Or you can turn it into a drawing stream and bitch about it. Ha! Sexy and you know it. Yeah, that's right. Not as sexy as you. Enough of this nonsense. Told my story. We talked about emotion. Let's try a different emotion now. Let's go with happy. Why not? So, it's funny. Anger is always represented by red. But if you look at a lot of artists, they'll do happy things in red too, a lot. But more so than red, whether they mean to or not, they always kind of dive over into pink, because it's not even that it's a girl color, but I'm working on it. Not that it's a girl color, but it's just a soft color. So when they're doing things that are like happy and free and fun, like if anybody has seen My Little Pony, because I have kids, Pinkie Pie is always so happy and go free and joyful, and she's pink, because pink, for whatever reason, is like just, I don't know, it makes you feel good inside, I guess. I don't know. But pink. Pink balloon. You know, I've never drawn My Little Pony. I almost want to draw My Little Pony. There, a little pink balloon. The Killer 3766. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Because I have kids. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Nah. Zombie Scyther. I gave you a Scyther. It just wasn't a zombie Scyther. But it was a really good Scyther. That balloon is so girly, girly cooties. One neat thing that Manga Studio does. There, is that girly enough for you? Ah. You brony. You saw the tiny one. I also have a 3-year-old girl that she adores My Little Pony. So I've seen more of it than I'm proud of. But she watches more of that, the one where they're humans. Where they're at, like, high school and stuff. You're calling your art really good. I'll drop the zombie one for that. What did I call good? Oh, the other Scyther? Yeah, I was happy with that Scyther drawing. I made Punk Emo puke with my hearts. Alright, get rid of the hearts. For one big mega heart. I think I talked about it last stream. I never quite understood why this representation of a heart has become what it is. It's so weird to me. Because don't get me wrong, I mean, I love that. I love the heart. Makes you feel good. Makes you feel loved. I just don't understand where it came from or why it became what it was. There. See? Don't we feel better and happy now? Does she watch it because she wants to or because Dad wants to? I twist her arm and sit her down and say, you're watching My Little Pony. Letting go of your emotion. Yeah, there you go. It's a good way to put it, Ava. Bye-bye. Letting emotion go. Although that should probably be a red balloon. Letting the anger go. Knew it. I do not force my children to watch anything, but I get forced to watch My Little Pony and what's the one the little girl watches Ward Party, which is the closest thing to hell on earth I think you could possibly have. Daddy, I want to watch wrestling. Dad, we are watching. We are a pony family in this house, and we will watch My Little Pony. I want to watch wrestling. My 3-year-old would, too. That's funny. My pen keeps disconnecting, so I'm stalling for time. I don't know why he keeps doing that tonight. Hey, it's back. Alright. Alright. Enough of the nonsense. We gotta make a real picture. Alright. Somebody throw something out. But make it emotion related. We'll keep the theme. But somebody give me something here. I'm done talking about my bad day. I don't think I can personify any more of my emotions tonight. I've shared enough. Emotion. Draw lust. Cry me a river, but literally. Draw lust. That's a good one. Let's get R-rated. Lust. Does it sound stupid if I say I haven't felt that in a long time? Lust. Let me think. So what? Sexy. Wanting. Giant boobs. Is that lust? Lust. Actually, you know, hold on. Let's see if I can make that into just an I here. We'll start with that. We got the 3. Anger, sadness, fear. Let's move up here. Lust. So we'll do it in like a dark purple. Let's see if we can capture the feeling of lust. Technically, you can lust over anything. Yeah, I guess so, but anytime you see like a representation of lust, it's always like not necessarily sexual, but just I don't know. Really attractive, I guess. I don't know. I would not be satisfied without seeing that Sayori chibi. Oh my god, I forgot about the Sayori chibi. Ugh. She's not lustful. I can't put the two together. Alright, hold on. One thing at a time here. Let's see if we can personify lust. Damn. Is that lustful at all? I don't feel like it is. Oh, what am I missing here? You lusting over your girl when you first met? Yeah. Yeah, that's lust. Oh god, it's about to turn to a hentai stream. Not tonight, it's not. A wall between someone on one side not being able to get to the other side, which has something they want. Personify. Wow, that's actually really good. Yeah. See? That's a different way to interpret it other than just a sexual thing. I wouldn't mind that punky, mo. Both of you hush. Beck, stop trying to get him to draw how you feel about not being able to be with me because I'm from another country. You're not my type. Get over it. Lusting over how much further away from you I can get. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, to be able to do that, though, I mean, it would take a lot of detail. I mean, like, him trying to crack through the wall, I guess. How rude. But see, even in these tiny little goofy sketches, I can see how I'm feeling tonight, reflecting everything I'm doing. Everything is just... that purple eye is trying to seduce me. Ha! See? I did it. Ha! Lust. That's what I was going for. I did it. Good job. So we got it. Is this succeeding? I don't know, is it? Too well. This chat reminds me whenever I talk to Matt Vex. What we got? So we got anger, sadness, fear, lust. 2 types of lust. It's a crappy little sketch, but I kind of like it, actually. So we're going to put him over here. Doesn't look like much, but there's a lot going on this page. We've got 5 different types of emotion going on here. Oh, yeah. You know, sometimes it's the simple ones that speak the most, honestly. Emotion. Alright. What did Rapscallion say? Hold on. I gotta find it. Now everybody calling me a brony. Cry me a river, but literally. Yeah. I like how it's turning into a collage. Yeah, I do too. Gotcha, killer. Killer? What? In what sense, killer? Oh, killer 3. Okay. I was reading that wrong. I thought you were calling somebody a killer. Okay. I'm going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. I'm going to cheat. Since killer is in here. Alright, I gotta... Where are you putting this? Reference folder. Perfect. I wonder what killer's PSN handle is. Let's see here. Import image. We're using a reference this time because I feel so bad for those Doki Doki things I did that looked awful. How's that for a picture? Emotion. Girl staring at a noose. Alright. So let's throw you up there. Come down here. See if I can do something here. Now that I know what Sayori looks like. Had the right idea though, at least. There went my pen again. I know, perfect image. It really is. Her just contemplating the news. Hello, Stevoni TV Live. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us. We're just talking about some emotion, and Sayori from Doki Doki got brought up. So I'm trying to kill two birds with one stone. Somebody wanted a literal Cry Me a River. So I'm going to make Sayori literally cry a river. As soon as my pen starts cooperating with me. I just don't know how the hell I'm going to incorporate the two. Okay, well there's Sayori anyway, so we can get rid of that now. I just had to remember what the hell she looked like. Move her up a bit. Alright. Goodbye. New layer. Clean this up a little bit. Yeah, it should be good. There. That's not half bad, Sayori, right? Doki Doki is the best. Yeah, it's pretty good. Alright. And then... So there's two ways to always draw anime girls crying. And one is the big puffy tears in the eyes like that. Just swelling up. And then the other one is the eyes literally just trailing down the face. Or the tears trailing down the face. I think we'll go with that. Shark in the water. Sayori crying a river. Does that count? I want to say it counts. More importantly, does that count for your Sayori chibi that I owe you? That's not... I don't think that's a bad Sayori. She's cute. The killer approves. Fabulous. I'm glad you approve. Let's color it. Why not? Get rid of that. No. Duplicate it. I got rid of that stupid reference picture. Now I forget her what her colors are. I didn't close my holes. There's one there. One there. And one there. That should do it. There we go. Does that say Ori? Close enough. Alright. Tears. Close the hole. Close the hole, close the hole, close the hole, close the hole. Booyah. Skin tone, which is always so much fun to try to make. It's so hard, guys. Like, see, I don't look like skin at all. Yeah. There. Crying Sayori. Little baby shark. For no reason. Wow. People will look at that and just think, what the hell? I didn't close my holes. Yeah. It's outstanding. Would love to download it. Yeah, I like it. Well, thank you. The shark represents the anger in her tears. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Angry shark. Nights like this are nice for me because I'm not committed to working on a specific thing. I could just sit here and play with ideas, like Sayori's hair right here, and just add highlights just because I feel like it, and see if it works or not. Love these nights. You get to just play around, and you guys make it more fun. Ugh. No. Everything in art has a meaning. Boom, meaning. Yeah, that's true. Alright. Is this you saying you're doing more streams then? Nah, that's not what it's saying. But I might commit to... No, I'll commit... I'll commit to one a week. I will commit to that. I will do at least one a week. On something. Some topic. Or we could just do the... shout stuff out again. That's always fun. But I do like having a... I like having a theme to stick to. Okay. You approve? Alright. So what's another emotion then? We've had anger, we've had sadness, we've had melancholy, so to speak. We've had lust, in a weird way. Happiness, briefly. Guilt. Guilt. Devastation. Jesus. Excitement. Trying to visualize anything with these words. I'm kind of surprised for a small channel to ask, why wouldn't you have more subs? Couldn't tell you. All of those in one. Ugh. Yeah, if you feel like this channel's too small, killer, feel free to tell your friends. I don't know, buddy. We haven't been doing it for very long. At least I don't feel. And this is a brand new thing I'm doing. I've only been doing this for a week, so. All those feelings into one. How are you excited and devastated? That's not fair. And guilty. It'd be like a big contorted face. Sorry guys, my brain's just not working too good tonight. Trying to picture something. Let's see. Let me just get something down. Get the brain working here. How can you draw disgust? Disgust. Hold that thought. So, like, getting an ice cream, which you're excited about, but you're getting it off someone who's upset, so you feel guilty, and you foresee it falling to the floor. Devastation. That's pretty good. You're excited about your guilt, but you're devastated from the person you've become, where you are someone who's excited about your guilt. Alright, all that goofiness aside. How would you draw disgust? That's a real specific feeling. That's the feeling that you have when, God, like when you find out your spouse is cheating on you or something. Just that disgust. Or, such thoughts, much think. No, I like the DNA. Those are good. You and Vex both. Disgust. I mean, there's a couple different ways to go about disgust. I mean, because I can draw guts on the floor, and you're disgusted by it. I mean, it's just like a big red pile of guts with an intestine sticking out. And they're steamy. I mean, that looks like a candy cane. That kind of defeats my whole purpose. But pile of guts on the floor, disgusting. Or the disgust, like I was just saying, your loved one cheating on you, or a family member just passed, and that feeling of disgust with life in general. You wouldn't be disgusted by that. Yeah, well, I mean, I wouldn't either. I've seen it plenty of times in my life, but And no, I'm not a serial killer. I used to be a tow truck driver a long time ago. And being a tow truck driver was fun. It was a neat job. You see a lot of cool stuff. The one thing that's not cool about it is when you get the phone call that there was an accident at 2 in the morning and you beat the paramedics to the site. That's not a fun thing. That's when you see things you as a tow truck driver is not supposed to see. Because the paramedics haven't taken the decapitated body out of the car yet. So I've seen some gross stuff in car accidents. So disgust. I'm trying to think of a good representation of disgust. Pedophile? That brings a feeling of disgust. Just like a creepy, dirty guy in a trench coat. That kind of thing. Pedophile. Or... hang on. Let me play with that idea. So it'd be... it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's not what I'm going for. I just have that image in my head of like the big collar hiding part of the face. I can't get it right. Yeah, I couldn't imagine that. Sounds rough. It's not a fun thing, I'll tell you. You get kind of immune to it after a while when you've seen enough times, but yeah, it's not fun. I've lived a dark and dreary life, people. Not really, but I have seen some stuff. When you want somebody to be creepy, I mean, like I said before, dirty. Dirty's a good word for it, but like, how do you represent dirty with a anime character? Like, what hairstyle? You want, like, greasy. Did you see Matt joined Swarm's Discord? Sweet. Trying to think of what would be... you want, like, long... greasy hair, but at the same time, anime characters are hard to make that happen because they all look freaking good with their stupid anime hair. Oh, I know. Let's try this. Slicked back hair. How about that? Yeah. Looks like someone from Naruto. Don't you dare say that. Yeah, this idea ain't working out for disgust. See? And this is emotion. Fucking with your drawing style. So let's think about this a different way. Because that's not going to work. What's another way to represent disgust? Never mind. Yeah, he's gone now. No Naruto for you. Disgust. Disgust. A fear of tapping into another part of my dark, dark past. I do know one way to represent it, but I don't know how to put it on paper. Okay, so if this is a chair, I usually do these for about 2 hours, killer, so probably only about a half hour left, depending on how it goes. If we're like in the middle of something good, I don't mind holding it out longer, but I'm going to try to keep these about 2 hours. I don't think many people want to sit for more than 2 hours watching somebody draw. Alright, let's see if I can execute this here. So that looks like what I'm trying to make it look like. I'm glad you enjoy DNA. I've been hearing that from quite a few people that hear what it is and think, and then they actually hang with us for a little bit and they're pleasantly surprised. And I'm glad. This is a whole new experience for me, and I've really been enjoying it. It's been keeping me fresh on my drawing because I have to force myself to try different things. Like right now. This is not something I would normally do. But I'm just playing with an idea and putting it on paper, and you guys get to see and tell me what you think. I mean, we hang out and have a good time. Usually they're more upbeat than this one. I apologize. This is one of them days. Now, when you look at that, does that make you feel disgust? Because I know it does me. That, to me, is my definition of disgust. Somebody that uses. Specifically, somebody overdosing, I guess, technically, but... See? Emotion, again, keeps interfering with stuff. That's what came to my mind when you said disgust. Did I spell that right? That looks awful. Normally my handwriting's better than that. I apologize. Makes me feel empathy too, though. Like they're a mess and in that situation. Yeah. Yeah. Empathy's a good one. Disgust for me personally. Only because I've been in that situation exactly around a lot in my life. So, to me, it hits a real deep point of disgust. I see it, and it just makes me angry inside. So, maybe more anger than disgust. But I totally get the empathy, too. Because it might not be their fault. I get that. And you just want to help them. So, disgust, empathy. Not so much regret, but I don't know. How's that for some emotion? Disgust. I don't know, I rather like that one. I might clean that up and do something with that one. I don't know. That's a lot of emotion on that drawing. I agree. Yeah. The face being shadowed. There's a reason for that, but the face being shadowed, the needle in the arm, just the sign of giving up. Yeah, there's more emotion on that page than I realized. So there you go. Disgust. Nailed it. Did you get your approval, Ava? You're the one that suggested disgust. Sadness. Happiness. Letting emotion go. 4 emotions. Done in eyes. What was the very first thing? Oh yeah, that. The silhouette. I like the silhouette. You've had a better night on this than I thought. Yes? Alright. Good deal. I'm glad. Yeah, not tonight. Ain't gonna mess with it. You get this off. That one's bringing me down than the others. Jesus. Alright. What's another emotion? Let's think here. That one turned out... I was able to dig that one deeper than I thought. Is sleepy an emotion? Because I am feeling that right now. You're listening to the Happy Nerdy Couple ASMR. You go to sleep by the sounds of my voice. Do another one and end on something happy? Yeah, we probably should. You're probably right. I've been pretty gloomy. No, you can't retract that. I already saw it. Yeah, everything's been dreary and gloomy. We need to end on a happy note. Like the corn dog. some more of that line. Let's see. Happy. See, and this is fun because the last couple streams, Kevin, get in bed. Yeah, Kevin, get in bed. The last couple streams, I was really, really happy and in a good mood when doing it. And you saw what turned out. Everything had big, happy, bubbly faces and bright eyes. And I was going to reword because I didn't know whether the next one was last or not. Yeah, the next one's probably the last one, we'll say. Because we're going an hour and 40 now. But since I'm in the mood that I'm in tonight, hitting on all these dark things, doing something happy, I don't know if it's actually going to come out happy or not. That's the whole emotion messing with your art thing that I talked about in the beginning. Because I could literally... Hang on. Let me find one of the pictures from the last stream. So... That's us being goofy and fun. I really loved your stream tonight. I am not a gamer, so I enjoyed this better. I'm glad to hear it, Ava. Gaming's been, you know, the center of attention this whole time because I am a gamer, but more so than that, I'm an artist. Yeah. Not just drawing. There's a bunch of different things I do, but art is my most important focus, and you'll probably see a lot more of it getting integrated into the channel if you stick around. Gaming will still be a thing. It'll still happen, don't get me wrong. But it's going to get a lot more artsy. But last stream, everybody was laughing and having a good time, funny, haha, and you come up with things like this because it just spewed out. Somebody said corn dog. That's what happened. And that's because that's what kind of mood I was in. So if I were to do the same thing tonight, I swear to God, people don't believe you when you say this, but I could do the same exact picture. Now, granted, I cheated on the eyes last stream, and I'm freehanding them this time, but I could do the same exact thing. I'm trying to mimic it as hard as I can, so it might not actually work out, but what I should have done, you know what, let's do it this way to prove my point. I'm looking at it, I see it, okay, good, done. That's the only reference I get. Now I have to recreate it from my mind. And we'll see just how different it is. He did have the mustache. I remember the mustache. But anyway, so real quickly. There's Happy. I don't know why it closed it. I should have just minimized it. Alright. So there was Happy when I was in a happy mood. And there's Happy when I'm in the mood I'm in. Swear to God, I didn't even I just picture in my head and put it down real quick. No bend upward, I notice. Just a straight body. Not nearly as much life in it. And I gave him a sharp tooth instead of the goofy snaggle tooth. See, and these are the things you don't even notice because of what mood you're in. His eyes are a lot smaller, sharper. Where in here, they're big. Oh, I didn't even give him the ears. I guess that doesn't really count. There. But, I mean, you can see the difference. So when people say emotion really affects their art, I mean, it's no joke. Yes, I could sit here and just completely recreate it, sure. But that's what it looks like when you're in the mood you're in. It makes a big difference. So, with that being said, let's make a happy thing for our final thing. Somebody give me something happy. And we'll see if we can make something happy. I almost shaved off my beard tonight. I had the trimmer to it and I thought I went a little too close. I thought I was going to have to get rid of it forever. I was about to cry. On top of everything else that happened today. I thought I was going to lose my beard. If nobody's got a suggestion, why don't we... I know what to do. Let me pull up something here. Yet another thing I've never drawn before. Alright. I glanced at a reference image. Let's see what I can do with just a glance at it. We're going to end with happy. Ah. God, it looks nothing like him. Looks nothing like him. What am I doing wrong here? Let me look at this image again. I see one thing I did wrong, but it's not gonna make the difference I think it's gonna make. That is awful. Yeah, happy from Fairy Tale. Somebody got it. Looks nothing like him. Ah, that's awful. Dawned on me, I'd never drawn happy before. He's got like these circles on his cheeks for some reason. He's almost like a blue Pikachu. It's weird. Happy. With his little tiny neck. Actually, the more detail I throw on me, he's starting to actually look like him a little. But see, it's all due to my mood. See, even his eyebrow looked angry. Yeah, killer has the right idea. Hi, sir. If you haven't seen Fairy Tale, you don't know anything about that, but Happy always like it. Hi, sir. Happy's great. I love Happy. He can be annoying as shit, but for a side character, he's pretty good. Happy. Oh. So, let's conclude here. Emotions. It affects what we do, whether we like it or not. And not just art. I mean, you know as well as I do, if you're in a mood, it affects what you're doing and how you're doing it. But, backstabbing captured in an image. I had a picture in my head. I wanted to put it down. I think I succeeded. Backstabbing. That's where all the emotions came from tonight. Capturing different emotions in a single thing. In this case, eyes. Anger being, in my opinion, the easiest one to recognize. Granted, I also made it the biggest, but anger, sadness, fear. You can't really see the fear. And lust. I don't know if that counted or not. Yes, everyone should at least watch season 1. Yeah. No, I've seen it all top to bottom because it's one of my favorites, but everybody should watch season 1. Hope you have a better day tomorrow. Thank you, DNA. I will. It'll be fine. Just tonight's night 1 of what happened, so it's fresh. Welcome back, Coco. We're starting to wrap up. We're going back through everything here. Here, I'll start it for you. I mean, you were here in the beginning, but all your emotions tonight came from somebody being backstabbed. My favorite fairy tale character is Drip Drop Girl. Yeah, the one in love with Gray. My brain's not working. Season 1 of Fairy Tale. It gets a lot of flack from people, but I mean that's one of my favorite fairy tales. Or fairy tales. It's one of my favorite animes of all time. You just can't help but love the characters. Alright, but anyway, so emotion personified. I personally was backstabbed today. Nah, there you have it. Wanted to capture it. We talked about emotions, the different types of emotions, how to see it, how to recognize it in art. It's very clear when you know what you're looking for. You can look at something now after this, you'll see it. Letting your feelings go. That's a simple drawing, but there's a lot of meaning behind that one, actually. Just letting it go so that you can be happy. I actually really like that one. I want that on a postcard. More of the traditional art style here. Sayori crying a river. It was a good stream. I'm glad you decided to do these and are having fun with them. Yeah, me too. Thank you, Rapscallions. This really is a lot of fun for me. And I get to talk about dumb stuff, and I get to nerd out. Sayori crying a river. And always an angry shark. What we got? This one, this might be my favorite of the evening, only because of what this symbolizes and the different reactions that people had. For me, this image shows disgust, absolute disgust, because there's a very personal level of this picture with me. And for other people, like Vex, it was empathy. She felt empathetic for whoever was in there. Somebody else, I forget what the other one was. There were a few good ones. But, little shark. But, this might be my favorite one. And I think I want to do something with that. But that's, in my mind, the way my brain works, that to me is the literal definition of disgust. Happy! Not just the emotion, but the character. Hi, sir. It looks nothing like him. It's a terrible happy. I hope if you had a red mouth. It didn't help. I took my time and wrote the other ones all pretty. Happy. So there you go. People say don't let your emotions cloud your judgment. Don't let your emotions get in the way of things. And I'm super guilty of doing this where I just shut my emotions off for hours at a time and just push them aside so that I can do my thing. And art is the one thing where I can't do that. Even if I'm on stream with you guys, talking to you guys, I can put them away while talking to you, being all happy and fun. But it'll still show on the picture. But people say don't let your emotions get in the way of doing things. What's up, Sinister? You're just catching the end of this, brother. But with art, you know, emotion could be a really, really strong thing when it comes to this stuff like this. I could not ever come close to recreating this in a different mode. No chance in hell. Normally, I don't even do things like this. That's not my forte. But because of the mindset I'm in tonight was the night I was able to capture something like that and really put that feeling on paper. So, with certain things, obviously, don't let... You're always late. I still appreciate you coming. With a lot of things, you obviously can't let your emotions get in the way. But with other things like art, emotion is like the most powerful thing I have when it comes to doing art. Because if there's something specific I want to capture, if I'm feeling the right emotion, I'm going to capture it. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but it's the time to catch that thing that I'm never going to be able to catch again. Goodbye, killer. Have a good night. So, emotion, as much as I hate emotion, and as much as I like to shut my emotions down and keep them out of the way, I couldn't do what I do without them. And even when doing commissions and even stuff just for friends, for fun, half of them I could not even draw unless I was in the right mindset for it. I got to be feeling the right emotion. If I'm doing somebody as a fun, happy character, I have to be happy myself in order to do it. You have to be happy. But if you're going for something like this, you have to be in that mindset. You're there, you just have to be really, really, really good, really talented, and just be able to see an image and just hit it instantly. I don't have that ability. I don't have that talent. I still want to put that on a postcard. I really do. So, emotions. Thanks everybody for joining me tonight. I've had a lot of emotions today. A lot of bad ones. A lot of bad ones. But hanging with you guys makes me feel some good ones too, because I always love hanging with you guys and talking about stuff. So, I don't know what else. Let's not leave it on that. Let's leave it on happy. Let me stay happy. Everybody stay happy. Stay positive. Keep doing what you want. Keep doing. I'm going to keep drawing. I'm going to make something happy later. I think I need to. It was a great stream. Well, thanks for joining me, DNA. It was a pleasure. The killer was a pleasure. Vex, always, honey. Sinister, thanks for dropping by. We'll leave on a happy note. Oh, happy. But until the next one, think up some good stream quality material for me to hit next time. I want some good suggestions from people. We'll pick a new topic, but yeah, if it's a good enough thing, we'll do it. You know it. So I guess we'll leave on that note. See ya.